Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer readings from March 20th to April 19th, which is Aries season for my Leos. So this is what to expect for my Leos in Aries season. Now, a couple of things that, March 20th, Aries season begins. And also really late on the 19th, so for many of the people it will be more the 20th. Spring equinox begins also, and that's when it's 12 hours of light, 12 hours of darkness. Very, very balanced energy here. We also have some things going on like the 22nd. Saturn, which takes a couple of years to move around, it's entering Aquarius. March 24th, the new moon is in Aries. March 31st, March 30th, Mars enters Aquarius. April 3rd, Venus enters Gemini. We have a full moon on April 8th in Libra. April 11th, Mercury enters Aries, and then April 19th, we enter into Taurus season. So, there is a lot of energy going on, and also during this season, the interesting thing is there's no real planetary activity going on in Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So it's going to be it's going to be a really different type of energy, and who knows, a lot of things can happen. I will go ahead and post that website that I always like to post in the community page and also in my Facebook. So just watch for that in the next couple of days. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So my decks that I use two of my Radley Valentine decks. The first one is for the main message, and that's my Angel Tarot cards. Then I go to my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards to kind of fill in some gaps. Then I go to Osha Zen Tarot to answer some questions, pieces of advice. I finish with my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I am an intuitive channeler, and what that means is I open myself up to my higher power spirit, and whatever comes out, comes out. So let's go ahead and see what's going to be going on for my Leos in Aries season. Now, Aries is the beginning of the astrological year. Now, when I talk about the spring equinox, that's more for the northern hemisphere. The same thing's going on down in the southern hemisphere, but it's obviously going into fall. And that basically, it's still that 12 and 12. So you get the same thing, the light and the dark. Very, very balanced energy here. So let's see one more time for this. We're going to cut the cards. Oh, okay. And see what we have for my Leos. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. The first one's reversed, and that means pay a little more attention. Okay, so let's see what we have here. The King of Earth, this is all about your work. This is all about your money. This is all about you obtaining your place, okay? This is you stepping into your place. And I feel very much if you're looking for that new job, if you're looking for that promotion, this is you stepping into your power, stepping into your work energy, stepping into your place, taking control of situations also. Now, this also has to do with money, so, definitely, Earth energy is solid energy. It is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Very much, much about that solid, someone you can touch, but usually it's money that leads it into your job. But again, so, this is you almost, this is you doing your job, getting out there, being the strong leader that you Leos are. Now, maybe you're not in a place of leadership where you don't have that official title. That won't matter. You will be, you will basically say, hey, this has to get done. It's you taking charge very strongly. I am getting that. Okay. So the King of Earth is generous, professional, responsible, and practical. Now, this is also, too, if you're starting a new business, this is a great time to start. I would watch out. I would try to get it more so after that The full moon in Libra on the 8th, I would try to work with that too. But again, if you're starting a business, starting a new venture, again, something that brings you money, this will be also very good energy for you. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Your next card up is the Dreamer. So this is like, with this new year, with this Saturn and what did I say? It was Mars and Aquarius. It's like, phew, it's blowing the doors off for you. I mean, it's blowing off the doors. It's like, what you've been waiting for. Maybe you've been working really, really hard and you keep thinking, why am I working so hard? What's going on? This blows the doors off. Between the King of Earth and the Dreamer is Archangel Metatron. And this is about taking a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So it could be, I know that right now there's a lot of travel bans going on, but there could be this, when I'm hearing promotion, but I'm not necessarily hearing it's not so much promotion as in stepping up. It's promotion as in people being aware of what you have been doing. Okay. So this is, people being more aware of your, I don't know if you want to say your product, of what you have been handing out. And it's like you yourself, your face, it's like, oh, there's Leo, there's Leo, there's Leo. Okay. Which it also could lead into a promotion. So the last card up is the 5 of Water. Okay. So water is emotional energy. It's also our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We're leaving Pisces behind. Fluid, emotional, just kind of, 5s are about some changes. So there could be with these things, even though these are really strong, powerful cards, you may have a hard time with some of the changes in itself. You might be questioning, can I do this? Can I not do this? My Leos, yes, you can do it. You can definitely do whatever it is you put your mind to. You can definitely do it. Okay. But it doesn't mean that there's not going to be emotional angst. Okay. Things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. And, and those things, yes, those things, but I really feel it's more of this emotional thing, this emotional, can I do, all these things are lining up. And, and I feel like there's some insecurity with it too. It's just, can I really do this? Do I have the energy to do this? Is this what I really want to do? Okay. Now, whether it's what you want to do, I can't tell you per se. You're going to need to figure that out. But can you do it? Yes. Yes. Because there is, the King, successful time, leap of faith, follow your dreams. Okay. But again, anytime there's some major changes happening, my Leos, people don't really understand that you do have some self-doubt. You do doubt it. It's like, can I do this? I really want to do this. Yes, you can do this. Okay. And we're going to have to go down and get some cards that just flew out. So excuse me a second. Here we go. Oh, we have a bunch of cards. We have a bunch of cards that flew out. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 cards. So let's see what they say and what we need to know. This is the clarifying cards here. Balance. Okay, balance. Very much, Libra energy. We have that Libra full moon on the 8th. We have the spring or fall equinox, when Aries begins, and that in itself is balance. So maybe there's going to be something. Maybe you're going to hear something more about this between when that spring or fall equinox happens to when the full moon happens. But there is, also too, maybe you need to have that better work and life balance. But I'm kind of feeling between that 20th through the 8th that there's some things that, that this is more the time for you to actually take some action. Okay. So let's see what we have here next. Here it is. Deception and envy. Deception and envy. Oh, my Leos, remember we had that 5 of water going on. I don't necessarily feel like this is you being deceitful, but you need to be careful about the people that are around you. I mean, you need to be careful about the talkers, the people that, the ones that you say, oh, what's this in my bag? Oh, let's pull out this knife. Okay. You need to be careful about those people. So while you're kind of between the king of earth and the dreamer, and, that's kind of lifting that energy, and you're riding a little bit on that higher side, be careful about how much you project out. Okay. Be careful. You don't, even though you're excited and you want to share the excitement, others will be like, oh, that Leo's just being boastful, that Leo. And there's people that they don't like other people to succeed. Okay. So be aware of those people around you. Now, next card up. Here we go. Suffering in silence. That goes along with this deception and envy. Okay. That's kind of like, there may be, there might be some things being hurtled at you, and you're just going to have to kind of work with it and take it a little bit. Things, just be aware that, again, people don't like people to succeed. I should say not all people, but there are people that don't like to see people succeed. Okay, so be careful. You might get some of those, that mud slung at you. Now, the other thing too is, though, this is always, whenever these things are happening to me, this is always the best time to reach out to your higher power, your guardian angels, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is. Because, I always say, for me at least, it's like whenever things are rough, whenever things are overwhelming, and I feel like this could be very overwhelming energy. I'm not saying that's going to be rough, but when, if there might be you're going to have some challenges with, moving forward with this. That's when my prayer life gets stronger. Okay, let's see. Next 3 cards. Here we go. Reversed. Reverse means a little stronger energy. Move it on. You do move on. You do leave whatever this is, this suffering, this deception, these people, they start to leave your life because you make some choices to have them leave your life. Because there is this, that king of earth and the dreamer from the main message that's saying you've got something really positive to happen in Aries season. Those things in the moon, the Saturn and Mars going into Aquarius, it's pushing you forward. It's taking you into the light. So, have some confidence in that. Next card. Here we go. Okay. Shadow. Things that you don't, there's always that supernatural realm. There's those things that you don't quite know or you can't quite see clearly. It does scare you a little bit, that 5 of water, that emotional. My Leos, you would love to have, well, everybody would. You would love to have 100% money back guarantee on life. We're not going to do that. So some of this is part of that moving. You may not know all the facts. You may have to trust that inner gut, that inner intuition, that inner connection. And the last card is, again, reversed. And I'm always talking about this. This is always have hope. Hope is what gets us through a lot of the darkness, okay? But at the most part, even though there are going to be these challenges, I keep going back to that king of earth and that dreamer card. Yes, but that 5 of water, that's where these emotional challenges and these people that come into our lives, okay? But at the end of it all, look to the light. Look to the light. Okay, let's go on here now. This is my Osha Zen Tarot for any words of advice. So yeah, even though this is really cool energy, good energy, positive energy, yeah, we always have to deal with those naysayers. We always have to deal with the people that try to, tell us that we can't do it. And the thing about that, my Leos, is sometimes we listen to them. So I'm not going to say, hey, if they're reasonable voices and their intentions are, for your betterment, I'm not going to say not to listen to them. But there's a lot of, this, that deception and envy just, it pops out with me. And it's not yours. It's not yours. So here we go. 3 cards Face down, let's see what we have. First of all, reversed isolation. Okay, now part of this is people are going into isolation because of all the stuff going on. But this is, part of this is withdraw. Withdraw from the drama. Withdraw. You know, it may be that you need to be by yourself for a while too, you know, as things move forward. But a lot of this is also withdraw. Withdraw from the drama. Stay, just, it also too, this, a lot of this is ice, so you might have to harden your heart a little bit too. I mean, your heart might be, you might be called to do some, to talk about some things that aren't necessarily the fun parts of your job or the fun parts of wherever you're going. So you might have to kind of, withdraw from the drama, and you might have to have that, that colder facade. Okay? Here we go. Next card up. Slowing down. Make sure that you take time to actually, take time to see the bigger picture. Okay? Take time to see the bigger picture. Take time that you are seeing if you're being manipulated, if you're being led somewhere that you shouldn't be led. So that's, so that would go really good with the isolation, stepping back a little bit. And your next card is harmony. Harmony, I love harmony. So part of this is still goes with that balance card, and that balance could be between that equinox to that full moon, and of course a couple of days after. It could be having that balance between, work, life, career, all of those different things. But it's always, but it could also be that balance in, your mind, your heart, and your spirit, having that type of a balance too. So good advice cards with that. But, that isolation and the slowing down does make me feel like you're going to have to take yourself out of some of the, again, really take yourself out of their drama. Okay? If it's starting to get you, upset, if you're waking up in the middle of the night because of stuff that, others are doing, it's theirs. It belongs to them. Okay? Okay, sure. So we're just having cards fly all out. And again, we've got 5 cards. Okay. Oh, and that's interesting. All of 5 are reversed. So strong message here. Here we go. The 2 of Gabriel. Your energy, this is also Aries and Sagittarius, fire, passion, burning energy, determined energy. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Again, the ones that don't, they can leave. Okay, next card, the 4 of Raphael. This is water energy. So this is that emotional energy that we talked about with the 5 of water. And, this is about you kind of like looking at things a little differently, okay? Don't necessarily, and also what's coming in. I feel like you're, with this and the 5 of water, like you're this dry sponge and that other people are trying to pour their toxic water on you. And so you need to kind of squeeze that out, and you need to, again, step away from their drama. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. So now we have these 3, and these 3 are all face down. So let's see what we have, but they're all reversed also. The Ace of Ariel, earth energy, earth energy, solid energy, something, someone you can touch. I don't think we have any earth energy here. Nope. So this is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. A lot of times this it could do with your home, but a lot of times this has to do with that job which leads to your, or I should say money, which is part of your job with your opportunities. So there's something big coming more in the professional life, more in your professional life. It could be also a home, it could be, but it's, but there's more coming. Aces is, 1, start over. It's your lucky day, new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. So that goes back to that first row of cards. Here we go. Next card, again reversed, is the 5 of Gabriel. Okay. You're going to have to, and you've been seeing this in some of these things, the deception, suffering, all that stuff, but you're going to have to kind of just go for it. You're going to have to get out there. 5s again are about changes. This is a challenge you can resolve. Okay, so this is funny. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. And your last card, again reversed, here we are, the Four of Gabriel, celebration time. It works out marvelously for you. Yes, you had to deal with the drama. Yes, you had to push through. Yes, you had to stand in your own power. Yes, you had to be, you were stretched a little more into a more uncomfortable position because you had to be, you know. And I don't know if this is because maybe you're in charge of people and they just weren't necessarily listening and you had to pull out the boss card or something, but or you had to pull people in. I don't feel it so much, but I do feel I feel a lot of determination for you, my Leos, during this month in this season of Aries. So, time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. So really cool energy for you. And I mean, yeah, you're going to have some ups and downs with it. It's usually those other people, if they just get on board with you, right? Don't they know? So anyway, my Aries. Oh my gosh, my Leos in Aries season. Anyway, if you enjoy my readings, remember, like, share, subscribe. But as always, my Leos, know that you are loved and be blessed and be safe. Bye-bye.